Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing, and as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. And of course, we would like to say hello and welcome to everyone tuned into the Mikey Live program. Folks, this is it. This is where it all happens. The good, the bad, and the Mikey. And of course, you know what? We are getting closer and closer to Christmas. And of course, we are happy to know that you're alive. You're in the land of the living. So you are going to be one of those, most likely, because you're almost there to enjoy 2022 Christmas and possibly 2023, the brand new year. So we want to say hello and welcome to every one of you. We have quite a bit of things to talk to you about on the program tonight. We want to say hello to all our first-time viewers. And as usual, we like to say hello to the usual suspects, those who are always on the program. Listen, you have people who never miss a program. They're always there. And we've been doing this program for what? We are into our 5th year. And yeah, we have so many people who are always there. There are some people I can't recall missing a day on the business. So we want to say welcome to you. The guys in the barber shop, boy, we want to say hello to you. Hello, Marvin and the whole crew in the barber shop. You understand? They don't watch the program in the morning time. You know, they doesn't watch it in the night because the barber shop closed in the night. So I went to the barber shop this morning and, you know, the guys watching the business. So I tell them, oh yeah, I big up Paulie. We feel, you know, watch the business all the time. I big up Paulie. So we're bigging up the guys at the barber shop. All right. And all the other barber shops and so on that's usually tuned into the business. Let's talk about what's in the news for tonight. Grenada to allow cannabis use for medicinal purposes by next December. So that's about a year from now. Private sector rep in the Senate cries out for greater ease of doing business in the business. You know what I mean? MNIB need to be relooked to make it fit for purpose, says the former Senate representative. And of course, the Education Minister advocates for students to see the benefit in speaking a foreign language. And we have a lot of other things to tell you, boy. One-time head of the UE center here, Beverley Steele, has died. You know, she break Facebook, boy. Wah! Yeah. Hillsview home. They received a little thing on the business. We'll talk to you about that. And Barbadians to enjoy a VAT-free day tomorrow. VAT-free now! A VAT-free day. You understand? So yeah, boy. Anyway, people, we are going to take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we go give all the real news in all the Lily Lolo. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digital Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. We want to say hello to you and the big insurance. Folks, we're taking a break. We're coming back. A little thing we take it in and then we are coming back. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the business.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with dread.
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of the season with those you love. Getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
All right, family, and of course, we would like to welcome you back to another program. Now, the Community Relations Department, the CRD, of the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to notify the general public that the Central Police Station is in the possession of one brown wallet with identification cards bearing the name of Bernard Mitchell. They say that that was found on the Carenage, St. George, and the owner, you can come and check them out for it. You don't have to walk with ID. Yeah, son. You don't have to walk with ID. Because, you know, anyway, that is more thing. So, toys and treats and entertainment were brought to the 22 residents of the Queen Elizabeth Children's Home at Tempe in St. George today. Compliments Axel Finance. the gesture was aimed at spreading the Christmas cheer and the Christmas joy, the Christmas love, the Christmas feeling. The children between the ages of 4 and 11 were requested to make a wish and a wish list, and it was granted by the institution. You understand? Yes, it was granted by the institution. Now, the customer service manager at the Axel Finance, Fenella Wilkie, says that it's a pleasure to bring the spirit of Christmas to the children as part of Axel Finance's Light of the Holidays Christmas promotion. You know, so they wanted to do that and they did it. And I think that's amazing. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. So congratulations, guys, on this great initiative for the children there. Also sharing the chair is Republic Bank. You understand? So they made a nice little donation, boy. They made a donation to the Hillsview Home for the Aged. You understand? Located at Guave in St. John, the Hillsview Home. It was established back in 1980, and that was to provide safe, low-cost housing to accommodate the senior citizens within the rural parish. Now, currently, the home serves 32 residents, 12 males and 20 females. Republic Bank says that the much-needed upgrade will help alleviate spending constraints on the low level of the structure, which is over 100 years old. So they wanted to make a nice little donation in the business. You understand? Yes. So all your, I think that's really good. You understand? The additional space, it says, will not only allow the senior citizens the basic comfort of having their meals sitting at the table, but will also serve as a recreational area where the staff and residents can engage in a daily physical exercise and other recreational. Oh my goodness, that is, I'll give them a clap. Republic Bank, they always get, you know, awards for being a good corporate citizen. You understand? The power of care and all that. So we ought to big up Republic Bank for doing this for the citizens of the home. You know, the bank reportedly funded the construction of a wing to accommodate 6 single bedrooms and a restroom at a contribution of $147,000. Now, the newly proposed project runs in the range of $80,000. Now, they have this Power to Care program at the Republic Bank, and just to provide some historical context, the Hillsview Home for the Aged is one of the early beneficiaries when the program was first launched in 2004. You understand? And again, a little thing again, $80,000 in them. And they spent all that money there before. You understand? So again, congratulations to Republic Bank. Well, since we are giving, I would recommend that you give the people of, well, congratulations and great going. Since we're in the spirit of giving, I would hope that you give back the people of Guave the 2 days of banking. You understand? Because, you know, recently it was announced that the bank will be closed. It will be removing 2 days from its operations for Guave. But according to your customers, this is a serious inconvenience to them, and as well, apparently to the employees as well. Because on the days when you close, people banking up. You understand? They banking up. And so when you open, there's an influx of people, long lines, and the workers, they have to work extra hard, and you know, and there are other things that might be affected. For example, if somebody's account is in overdraft, they make a night deposit or they make a deposit to the thing, you understand? And then they close. If they do that on a Tuesday and the data get cleared on the Tuesday and you close, then Wednesday, no accommodation, Thursday, or you know, the other way around. You have a 2-day span where the person's account might be in overdraft. Things what could happen, they check my bounce. So by the time when Friday come, You understand? Chad, no, that's too late. Yeah, I mean, okay, I think man call it man and say, check bounce. You understand? So all the hungry business, yeah, understand, hungry business. Yeah, give back them people the 2 days, you know what I mean? I know I'll go do it in about what I say, do it sooner rather than later, yeah, because pressure does bust pipe. You know what I mean? Anyway, so again, thank you, Republic Bank, for making this really, really, really generous donation to the Hillsview home. Of course, I find we just forget we elderly citizens. You understand? We just forget the elderly citizens, and any corporate entity that is willing to think about them and go that distance, you're good or you're good. You know what I mean? So big up to the people at Republic. Oh yeah! By December 2023, the Grenadian government says it intends to present legislation to Parliament, that is, to legalize cannabis for medicinal or medical purposes. Now, the announcement was made by the Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Senator Adrian Thomas, on Monday. He says that, quote, in January, we will be opening a secretariat so that the necessary work can be done. Senator Thomas, who is also the leader of government business in the upper house, said as he presented the 2023 estimates of revenue and expenditure for the debate in the Senate. He says that there will be extensive consultation, and that will be with the general public involved in education programs because of our people and the ability to understand what this industry is all about. So they have to do all that, let them know the whole business. He says that we want them to be part of this. You understand? They want them to be part of this process. And therefore, Madam President, we have allocated over 400,000 EC dollars to the first phase. That's Senator Thomas talking about business. He promised that changes to the pertinent legislation will be made by December of 2023 to accommodate the industry. In 12 months, it says, in about 12 months' time, the necessary legislation will be put into place, and we will be ready to cultivate and process the necessary products from the cannabis. Give me the good. Well, we're not talking about smoking. We're talking about for medical purposes. Yeah, because smoking is not really good for your health. You know what I mean? It's not. Think about your body as a temple. You're not smoking. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's leave that dog. We're going again. How are we looking for time? The Marketing and National Importing Board is the talk of the day again. People, they're talking about the MNIB again. They say that it is to be relooked at to make it fit for purpose. The Marketing and National Importing Board, they say it needs to be relooked to make it fit for purpose. And that's according to the Senator Roderick Sinclair, the farmers and fisher folk representative in the Senate. Now he was making his contribution towards the debate, the budget debate, talking about the MNIB. You understand? Senator Sinclair, says that it's no sense running away from the issue. He says that if marketing board needs fixing, it has to be fixed. There are talks about restructuring of the whole thing, and that the ability and the reality that some people might just lose their jobs when they start to do the business. When they start to do like a restructuring, and you remember in July or some kind of time, sometime this year, the Prime Minister was talking about MNIB, what it was meant to be and what it doing now. They say costing the government. Prime Minister said, Marketing and National Importing Board under its current construct is costing the government money. The government had to be fucking out money to give to the MNIB, and that's right. The MNIB must be able to sustain itself. you understand? I tell all you, y'all remember, if all the beginning, follow, remember the business. There used to be depots in all the parishes, in them villages, and them in the rural communities, and them depot. The farmers come out and they get their produce and they bring it in the depot on Thursdays and Saturdays. And in some other communities, other times. So you bring your produce there, they process your produce. I wonder if you used to give the money, one time I used to put the money on the book. And then at a certain time you get your money. Why? Farmers didn't have to go out and sell on the side of the road and make kind of business. I mean, if you do that by then, that was because you wanted to. You understand? Yes, people used to walk through the community too and sell a little thing on Sunday, but it didn't. That was only as an addition. You see, when you're a farmer and you come out in the bush, you don't want to have to go and still go through, because you're not listen, you're not a salesman, you're a farmer. So the people were farming. And the company and them, they were taking care of the sales so that the farmer could continue to farm. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that the farmers broaden their horizon, but that must not be by force. So I don't know what has happened that led the MNIB to what it is today. I don't know. But what I'm saying, we could do better. I don't say, and I mean, they just do good thing too. And sometimes, you know, they say pressure is bust pipe, so we don't know what has happened that forced the MNIB to change the way it operates. You understand? So, that's it. Drinking some water in the program. You understand? Everybody know that Coke is my favorite drink. The doctor banned me for 2 days. So I say, to kind of trick the body, I put the water in the Coke bottle. Things hard in this place. You have to fake it before you make it. You understand? I used to do a Coke a day, 2 Coke a day. The doctor said, Mikey, give the thing a rest for 2 days. You know what I mean? I said, well, doc, how you expect me to function? I said, all right, I come up with a plan. I go put water in the Coke bottle. Do you understand? And when I drink it, I guzzle in and I feel it. You understand? And don't tell me I'm drinking me Coke. You understand? Just what they call her. So, MNIB now will be restructured and restructured soon. You understand? Really that talk, we're moving. How are we looking for time? Oh, yeah. The private sector representative in the Senate, Salim, Mr. Honorable Salim Rahman, he's suggesting the need for at least 2 private sector officers in the Ministry of Mobilization. You understand? That will help speed up things in the country as far as the private sector is concerned. You understand? Yeah, man. Speed up in terms of making things easier making it easier to do business in the place. You understand? Ah, man. Yeah, man. Make it everything you don't have to wait. Yeah, when I went to China, there was no such thing as waiting. You think, one time, everything's today. No. Speed, pace. I said, well, I could live here. Everything was pace. I come back in the place now. People blocking the road when they're driving. You call for a document. You have to come back for it in 3 days' time. And then kind of thing. We just relax. We just laid back. And sometimes they're asking people, why do I have to wait 3 days? Well, sir, that's the process. Okay, I understand that's the process. But I'm asking you to justify the process. Why do I have to wait 3 days again? Huh? And the thing could take 3 minutes. You have to print a document. You have to come back in 3 days. Come back in 3 days. You have to go in the Ministry of Finance and or in the sub office. You have to pay. They will give you a government paper. You come back with the receipt. And anyway, let's leave that talk. We're moving on how we're looking for time. So the man wants things to be easier to do business in the place. They want foreign language to be thing in schools. All right, next one again. We're going. We have a press release. I had to show all of that piece yesterday, but you know, we kind of running out for time on the business. So all you hear that one now. Sheldon Douglas You remember back in 2009, we were supposed to have Mikey Spice. I am, I said, to no one there. So, you know, he had to come and sing, and then he came here. Shellon paid me money, but Shellon reputation, the kind of thing, because people said, oh, Shellon knows this. So I don't know what happened. Long story short, Mikey Spice will perform. Since then, I don't like he head. Since then, I don't like Mikey Spice head, because I feel like it doesn't matter what it is. You get half of your money, or you get all of your money. You do here, perform for the fans. You're not that hot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Perform for the fans. Perform for the fans. One little song you had that trending, perform for the people. You get your money. So forget about all the technicalities, whether it was EC or US or it was Sheldon Douglas or Mikey Sparrow. The thing is, you get your money, perform for the people. Anyway, so you decided to performing for the people. Now go back in the hotel. We had like an interview with him the morning after to find out what really go on. When we listened to Mikey Spice's story, we realized that his story. You understand? The story. So we say, well, wait now. I find Mikey Spice like a trick. Somebody can't shell on. Apparently, allegedly. Like what I hear somebody say. Yeah, I don't buy so I sell. We were just minding our business. In fact, I forgot to even mention, welcome to the minding our business segment. So we were just minding our business when we receive a press release from Sheldon about, somebody say 6 months of process and mortgage. What about when, yes, when you're going to get the body and you give the lawyers the paper, now I talking no, to process the mortgage from the bank? No, I don't know nothing about that. It takes quicker than that. What takes a while is when you bring the paper by the docket, by well, yeah, because that's part of the bank process too. When you have to get the lawyers to do the business. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, that is general. I remember calling the lawyer and saying, listen, with all the respect, ask the lawyer. Ask the lawyer, the boy watching the program. I said, with all due respect, I come in for me paper. No. That's what I said. With all due respect, I come in for me paper. No. When I find I wait long enough and I get me paper, you know what I mean? But anyway, going back to the press release, we were just minding our business when we got this press release from Sheldon Douglas. He says, in light of the recent social media post with regards to Mikey Spice no longer being a part of the cast for an upcoming event on Christmas Eve, I wish to inform the public of the following. As it stands, Mikey Spice is a debt to the Grenadian people after refusing to perform at the City of Love concert, which was scheduled for the 4th of May of 2019 at the Moonlight City. It goes on to say that, another point, an agreement which myself and my attorney have copies of was signed between myself and Mikey Spice's agent or manager in the presence of a police officer, with another officer serving as a witness at the Grooms Beach Villa and Resort office, in which Mikey Spice's agent or manager admitted that he received from me the full payment for the City of Love concert and agreed that Mikey Spice will return to Grenada at a date in 2019 to do a free show for the Grenadian people to date. That has not happened. As the promoter of the City of Love concert and a concerned Grenadian citizen, having learned that Mikey Spice agreed to return to Grenada to perform at a show for another promoter, knowing that he will be unable to do so until he paid his debt to the Grenadian people, I immediately reached out to a friend of the promoter, hoping that he had not already invested in him by sending him a deposit. Eventually, the promoter must have realized that Mikey Spice is untrustworthy, and therefore he was removed from the event. I would like to assure the Grenadian people that as long as Mikey Spice does not repay his debt to them, he will not be able to perform at another show in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, Sandy Island, Glover's Island, Sugarloaf Island, Hog Island, and the likes. I want me to put in a part in the end, but Grenada nice, what? It's a whole heap of, but we were just minding with business. And they sent us the document. So we read the document almost verbatim. We just had to dramatize it a bit. You know? A little dramatology added to the business to make it a little more dramatic. So the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy. Oh, so there's another event, if I may say, that got postponed recently. That was an event that was supposed to happen in Carriacou. That is the excursion, you know, where you had to thing and you're going by team and you're having a good time. From the boat, you go up with the Osprey, you go and you have a day thing, like a day pass. That event did not go through. And the promoter, Tim, I think that some of the people are trying to get to Tim for the refund of some of the tickets, and he's not able to be reached. So I was asked to please remind Tim to organize the peoples. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, lately that talk. We'll talk that talk another time when we have more time on the business. So we're moving. So in an effort to ensure that the public is in receipt of their barrels, and that's from the port now, and other personal effects for the Christmas season, please be advised that the port of Grenada, the port of St. George's, will remain open until 5 p.m. from Tuesday 20th December, that is today, to Friday 23rd December 2022 for the purpose of clearing barrels and personal effects only. So don't feel you're going to get a normal thing from normal thing and the normal thing. That's just for the personal effects and clearing of the barrels. Now, the Board of Directors, Management and Staff of the Grenada Ports Authority extends season's greetings and a prosperous new year to all of our valuable customers and stakeholders. All right, so that comes from the port management. All right. You have like a stamp on it, stamp by Ian Evans, I think, or something I see on his stamp. Oh, yeah. Well, Grenada remembers Mrs. Beverley Steele, who has died. She's gone to the great beyond. You understand? She was born in Jamaica. She was a senior lecturer at the University of the West Indies and was for long years a resident tutor at the head of the University of the West Indies Outreach Center here in Grenada. She also served as honorary consul for Jamaica in Grenada for many years. You understand? And so we saw a lot of messages of condolences and so on flying all over Facebook. You understand? And yeah, I think that she would have impacted people's lives in such a positive way that, you know, they fail to ignore that fact. So you had a lot of people talking business and thing on the business about that. You understand? Anyway, earlier, you know, that's why we just have to appreciate people when they're alive. You know what I mean? Because you just know when it's going to be their last. I could be talking to you here now, and tomorrow is a wrap. But just know that if it's a wrap for me tomorrow, I live the life in the manner that I wanted to. People will say, Michael, you're always busy. You're always running. And to be quite honest, I say to them, for me, time is more important than money. Time. So just as though you want to do all kind of thing to make money and do all kind of thing to save money, I will do all kind of thing to save time. You understand? To save time. And one day when I die, I hope you remember that. That when you invest in time, everything else works out nicely for you. You want to make money? You need time to make that money. Everything hinges on time. People think that everything hinges on money. They say money is what did I say? How can I think about money? I disagree. Time. Which one comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, which one comes first, the money or the time? Because if you don't have time, you don't have money, you don't have family, you don't have love, you don't have sex, you don't have nothing. It starts and ends with time. So let me run. Mikey, take your time. No, well, who time I taking? I borrow time from you? It's my time. So the time that I saved this morning from moving fast, the time that I saved this morning from moving fast, I benefit from it in the afternoon time. Because now I have an extra 20 minutes to prepare the news. Extra 20 minutes to spend with my child, my children, with my family. You understand what I'm saying? It starts and ends with time. Do me that favor and do yourself that favor and thank me later. When you're investing, instead of focusing 100% of that thought on money, share that investment or that thought on time. Invest in time. And the most important thing about it is time is not really going to cost you. You don't have to deposit. You don't have to start with shares, with purchasing shares. It starts with nothing and it is going to give you everything. You hear me? I don't talk. In fact, I don't preach. You understand? They say I don't preach. Don't worry. Anyway. So, we're moving. We're losing time, but we're coming. Barbadians have been given the opportunity to stretch their dollar in time for Christmas. Dollar, time. You see? Same sentence. This as the Barbados government have decided to grant a V.A.T holiday. And not only the first time they're doing that. They see that it works. Hint, hint. Ching, ching. You understand? So, they are granting them a V.A.T holiday tomorrow. So they make the announcement so people have to shop. What that means is that consumers will benefit from a 17.5% reduction in the cost of many retail goods. 17.5% reduction? That's 17.5% off. Cha-ching! So all you go there and have all the fun and people in Barbados, boy. The people in Barbados, they're going to get that. They're going to get a real discount, boy. But I hope we can get that in Grenada too someday. Someday. You know? I have faith. I have hope. We can get that too. You understand? Anyway, lately that talk. I find we losing time too, you know. Let's take a quick break on the business and come back. And when we come back, we'll have for you the national report. And we'll have the weather. So hold on, we're coming back. You understand? And the next time you see me and you tell me, take me time, I give you one. What do you call it? So now you know where I'm always running. Yeah? Because I'm trying to save some time.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform. Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Hey everyone, season's greetings from all of us at Allied Laboratories, and a special thank you to our Grenville family. We are celebrating 1 year of serving you.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, providing quality care and expertise. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, see our in-house doctors and our pharmacies. Get expert care and quality tests. When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. Fit for life and Allied Laboratories, we're taking care of Grenada.
Batteries, batteries, batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with dread.
It's your Gifts of Love for Cheer 2.0. 'Tis the season for holly jolly days at the communal. It's all about sharing the warmth of the season with those you love, getting on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2023. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2023. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Batteries, batteries, batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Corporate Grenada agrees to partner with government to boost micro, small and medium-sized enterprises. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With the details to the news for Tuesday, December 20th, 2022, I am Abigail McIntyre. Corporate Grenada is ready to partner with the government to boost and promote new business ideas to develop the local economy. That announcement by Business Sector Representative in the Senate, Honorable Salim Rahman, during his contribution to the 2023 budget on Monday. He said the business community is ready to train and mentor new and potential entrepreneurs so they can efficiently contribute to economic growth. When he presented the 2023 estimates of revenue and expenditure earlier this month, Finance Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell said government will look to establish a centralized location that can provide hand-holding services to MSME startups and growth stage companies with a special focus on the rural areas. In addition, he said government will pursue partnerships with the private sector to develop this support effectively and efficiently to bolster private sector contribution to growth and employment. Senator Rahman said the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce is equipped to provide critical training and support for at least 6 months to these new business owners in business administration and management.
Madam President, we are ready to facilitate training through the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce. Going forward, a condition for CDB small business loans should be a basic certificate in business administration, a management 101 course, if you will, along with mentorship for 6 months. Madam President, sometimes business don't fail because of the finance. Family businesses fail because two brothers stop talking. You can't get along with one another. Or this one wife don't talk to that one wife, and so forth. So the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce is prepared to work along with government to offer such classes and to welcome new businesses into the chamber.
In excess of $15 million is available for direct financial support to MSMEs next year. Minister for Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Senator the Honorable Jonathan Lacrette, says government's decision to pay all nurses an honorarium of $500 monthly for the next 12 months is a sign of peace to prove to them how much they are valued and appreciated. He said $4.2 million has been allocated for this initiative as government works towards the regularization framework as a more long-term solution. During an emotional contribution to the 2023 budget in the Upper House on Tuesday, Senator Lacrette explained that the decision was taken following engagement with the nursing fraternity, which brought several concerns to the fore, including poor working conditions, job security, shortages, and inadequate compensation. Minister Lacrette described the honorarium as an apology to the nurses for the years of what he referred to as inconsiderate treatment.
The $500 honorarium was not given to trick, coerce, mama guy, our nurses. If we wanted to do that, we would have given them $5,000. Plus their uniform allowance back. and traveling. Add a staycation if you want to. But Madam President, we understand that from a cabinet perspective, there is a collective responsibility upon all of our heads as cabinet ministers. And this collective responsibility drives the decision-making process in that decision-making room. And I championed, together with some of my colleagues, for that $500 honorarium. Because, to me, it was an apology to our nurses for being called chicken thieves. 1. 2, to me, it was an apology also for the way that they have been treated over the past few years. Devalued, disdained, lack of compassion, and I can go on.
The health minister made an appeal for nurses to consider extending their years of service and by doing so afford the new administration the opportunity to address their concerns. Senator Relooked said the health sector will be crippled without their assistance and experience.
We need you. You cannot leave. If you go, our health sector is finished. We understand that you want upward mobility. We have not been able to provide that through successive governments over the years. We know you want betterment for your family. You want your son to go to university, your daughter to attend college. You want to purchase a house. You want a better lifestyle. We are working on how we treat you in 2023 moving forward. But the olive branch was extended to say to them that you can't leave us at this critical juncture in our healthcare cycle. And I'm going to say it again. Nurse, we need you. Doctors, we need you. The situation is not of the best. We understand that. But hear the cry of your minister.
Minister Relooked added that plans are in place to address matters pertaining to other workers in the healthcare sector in the not-too-distant future.
It may be nurses today, and it will be you tomorrow. It's just that this is where the bulk of the bleeding comes from. And opposition senators, my dear colleagues, may say, is that going to stop the nurses from leaving if they've made up their minds? I don't know. But it was worth a try, showing them that they still have value to the development of Grenada's healthcare sector.
Cabinet has already approved the creation of 21 mission-critical positions across the health system to be filled in the next year and the unfreezing of key positions within the service. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
My name is Travon Lead and I'm a fisherman of Guam, St. John's. Well, I've been fishing for about 7 years, since I was about 16. And my father is a fisherman. And I grew up in that. I love to fish. And that helps to feed the community of Guam. Some of the challenges I faced before, I had a smaller boat. And I used to row and fish. But now that I'm a successful applicant, I'm going to use the funds to buy a bigger boat and an engine. And that's going to benefit me and my family and to help others. It's a yes for sis.
Welcome back. Culture Minister Honorable Ron Redhead says Grenada's 49th Independence Anniversary celebrations will return to the in-person format following a 2-year interruption due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He made the comment on Tuesday at the official unveiling ceremony of the National Celebrations Committee's logo and a theme to mark the country's anniversary on February 7th, 2023. The unveiling was done by Minister Redhead and Chair of the National Celebrations Committee, Jacqueline Alexis. Honorable Ron Redhead says now that the country has gotten an ease from the wrath of the pandemic, activities will return to the original format. He admonished all Grenadians at home and in the diaspora to join hearts and hands as we embark on, as the theme says, the journey to 50, reflecting on the past and planning for the future.
We expect that all Grenadians would be on board to celebrate once again the glorious independence celebrations, but taking into consideration that now is a time for reflection, as the team said, which we would announce shortly. And there is need now for us to chart the way forward. So 50th is approaching. What do we do beyond that? That is where we need to go. So with these few remarks, I would like to encourage one and all to celebrate independence next year, February 7th, 2023.
Chair of the NCC, Jacqueline Alexis, says enhancing the aesthetics of the country as we approach 50 begins now, and she encourages full participation in the process.
What we'd like to do now is to build on the back of that as we ask the public to please start to clean up your parishes, your villages now. Don't wait until the week before, the 7th of February. Let's begin that process now and start to plant. Let's plant some flowers. Let's plant some trees. Let's look forward to the 50th, because we know they're not going to grow overnight. But by the time we get to the 50th anniversary, then we're going to be in a position where we can say, look, we've been able to beautify these areas.
Sports will form part of the activities for the 49th anniversary. NCC member Raphael Crony, who will oversee that aspect of the celebrations, says the 2023 package will include senior cricket, open water swimming, and for the first time, beach tennis.
For the first time, we have beach tennis. And this is a first for us. And it will be excited. It's on the 4th of February, and it would be at the Grandans Beach. And that starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. For many of us, it'll be the first time we are seeing it. And it's very exciting that we will have, doubles and singles being played. Actually, the launch for that beach tennis will be held on the 21st of January. They would launch here in Grenada for the first time. And certainly we are really excited to have that beach tennis come to fore. Also on the 4th, we will be having swimming, and that's open championship. Again, the schools, communities will be involved. And let me see, not only from St. George's, but we have persons from the various parishes will be part of that, and that will be held at Grand Mall.
Another member, Adrian Mark, says new and significant changes are on the cards for the Independence Calypso competition.
Every semi-finalist, you'll be given $2,000 as appearance fee. From these 20 finalists, we will select nine finalists going up against the reigning monarch, Sean Niles, Soapant. So from this semi-finals, we're going straight to the finals now. So the finals will have, as I just said, 9 Caisonians will be selected to come up against the defending champion, Sean Niles, Soapant. Announcement of the semi-finalists will be on the 21st. That's the same day of the semi-finals. So when you come to the semi-finals, you will hear the finalists on that day. The date for the finals, the 28th of January, 2023. The venue, Sotes, we're going back. Sotes Bus Terminus, time 8 p.m.
The prize money for first place at the final will move from $8,000 to $10,000. Second position, $8,000. Third, $6,000. Fourth, $4,000. And an appearance fee of $2,500 for the other participating Calypsonians. And finally, in the news, allocations and plans outlined in the 2023 estimates of revenue and expenditure represent an overhaul of the education sector to reflect a more people-centered and affordable system. Minister for Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, Senator the Honorable David Andrew, told the Upper House on Monday that in the new year, emphasis will be placed on executing the free education system, digitization and restoration of the public library, and refurbishment of schools to make education accessible and affordable to all. Sorana Mitchell reports that in 2023, the ministry will be focusing on several key areas, which includes the possibility of free tertiary education at the T.A. Marisho Community College.
Of the 6 education districts, only 1 has a counseling supervisor. I'm talking student support here. So despite all the behavior challenges we see, we only have 1 of the 6 districts that has a counselor. But have no fear, we are going to fix this. This administration prioritizes student support services.
As with the Student Support Services Department, Honorable Senator David Andrew promised a full overhaul of the Education Division of the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. During his maiden budget presentation on Monday, Senator Andrew noted his government's achievements since getting into office to include removal of school fees from pre-primary to secondary schools, subvention of $62,000 to unattached preschools, which was not done before, as well as the possibility of free tertiary education at T.A. Marisho Community College in 2023.
Madam President, in keeping with the transformational agenda to provide free education to TAMCC, I shift to some forward thinking and some plans. The Division of Education will develop a strategic framework and institute a policy towards tertiary education at TAMCC, free tertiary education at TAMCC. The details will obviously need to be fleshed, but the initial undertaking will be pursued in this period.
The minister pointed out that paying docked salaries to teachers was a signal that his administration desired to have industrial peace in the country.
It's no secret the repayment of the docked salaries to teachers sent a strong signal that as a ministry we were prepared to champion the need for a very cordial and peaceful industrial climate. We are aware that the best and greatest achievements that we have accomplished in education have happened in an atmosphere of good relations. And that was a signal to that. We have also the payment of retroactive salaries to TAMCC staff. And we recall that prior to our coming into office, they were on a protracted bit of industrial action. And we brought them to current salaries. That too indicated our signal towards industrial peace. Madam President, not only have we paid outstanding salaries, but we have started re-engaging the Grenada Union of Teachers in scheduled meetings to deal with issues that threaten our shared goals. This administration is committed to cordial relations and working in the interest of the workers of the nation.
Regarding the public library, Senator Andrews said that digitization is ongoing and that there is optimism for full restoration of the library. Just under $1 million will be made available to existing community libraries. As an incentive to increase scores in mathematics and English, the minister said his government intends to repay all or a portion of fees to students who were successful in writing those subjects for CSEC. Under his leadership, assessment is being done for the reintroduction of V.A.T in primary schools. Regarding scholarships, the minister said his government will also be giving assistance to students going to study law and medicine at the University of the West Indies.
This administration, Madam President, with its ultimate aim to have one university graduate in every household, has removed the prohibition that existed under the former administration, where local students were debarred from accessing the UWI, the University of the West Indies Economic Cost Scholarship for medicine and for law. Now, that is significant. We have removed, there was a prohibition since sometime in 2014 that said students pursuing law or medicine from Grenada could not access the 80% economic cost tuition support that the University of the West Indies makes available to all its member territories once you have members, because governments support the University of the West Indies. This government wants to make sure that every child, regardless to your socioeconomic background, has access to medicine. If you can make the 20%, you have access to law at the University of the West Indies without prohibition. That deserves commendation.
An additional $1,897 was given to students studying in Cuba to assist with the challenges they faced there at this time. For the National Report, I am Sarana Mitchell.
Thank you, Sarana. And this story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Tuesday, 20th December 2022. Recapping the top story, corporate Grenada agrees to partner with government to boost micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Abigail McIntyre. Thank you for joining us.
All right, thank you very much, Abigail, and the rest of the GIS News team. News again from you from the GIS tomorrow, God's willing. We take a look at the weather as submitted by the Met Office. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair at first and windy with a few isolated showers, increasing in cloudiness by midnight with more frequent intermittent showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 23.5 degrees Celsius, winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Marine and the high surf advisory remains in effect. Let's take a look at the weather for Wednesday. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, slightly hazy and windy, with some light to moderate daytime and nighttime showers. Again, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, slightly hazy and windy with some light to moderate daytime and nighttime showers. Max temperature tomorrow 30.5 degrees Celsius, minimum 23. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Marine and high surf advisory will be in effect for tomorrow, God's willing, as well. And before we wrap him up, we want to say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. All the viewers on there, Gloria, Glenora, Suzanne, Anya, and everyone else who's there on the big screen, who's ever watching through or via YouTube, we say hello to you. Likewise, we want to say hello to the Facebook people. Blessings to you, all the Facebook viewers, Michelle and Zaka and Java and the sharing committee, Cynthia and Bermuda. Who else is with us? Claudette, Shireen and Kireen and Joyous, Monet Williams, how are you? Angel, who else? Who else? Wendy Ann. Hey, Wendy Ann. Eunice. Dillian. What's happening, Dillian? Dillian is the ultimate sharer, and Dillian does share like it's a thing, you know. Pearl, how are you doing? Well, there are so many of you who have not yet shared, so we want to really invite you to share the program and like and share. You know, Angel, good night to you. Adonna and Tony. What's going on, Anthony? Blessings to you as well. So if you have not done so, we want you to like, love, or share the business. Okay, take care, guys. May God bless you and your family, and I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow, God's willing, again, right here on the business. Randy, I see you there. All right. I'll see you there. Blessings to you, Randy. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. Take care, guys. Take care, take care. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, God's willing. All right. So be safe. You, your family, and, you know, all your people. Life is short. You understand? Life is short. So I want to encourage you to go there and live your life to the fullest. Be the best that you can. You know, and don't let anyone prevent you from achieving the things that you're set out to achieve. All right? Take care. All the best.
Wow.